Welcome to the book of Shoftim, chapter 17, where we learn about Pesel Michah, a story of bad parenting, bad character, and lots of confusion. Kind of entertaining, but actually somewhat sad. The story starts off with a woman whose money is stolen. She's in the mountain of Ephraim, and 1,100 silver coins, basically her retirement, her life savings, are stolen from her. Her son Michayahu, or Michah, comes over to her and he's like, "Mom, remember you cursed the guy that stole all of your money?" She's like, "Of course I remember." He's like, "Well, that guy is me." Now, instead of doing what she should have done and turning to him and saying, "Well, that's a shame that you did such a thing. Shame on you for stealing Mom's money," she's like, "Actually, God bless you." Not only that, she's like, "You know what? I actually dedicated this money to Hashem." And this is where the confusion sets in. She's like, "I dedicated this money to Hashem to make a statue, a pesel." Now, if you read the 10 Commandments, you know God does not exactly want people to be making statues. But she's like, "I promised to make it to Hashem." And Michah, the stealing son, is like, "Good news, I'll take care of it." He takes the money, he takes the 1,100 silver coins, gives it to a craftsman, gives it to a person who builds statues. He pays him 200 silver coins, and the remaining 900 silver coins make this statue. Then he brings the statue into his house, and he's like, "My house will be a sanctuary to worship this idol." Yikes! Anyhow, he does that, and then I say the key word here is pasuk I often mention, "Bayamim hahem en melech beIsrael." In those days, there is no king in Israel. Ish hayashar be'einav yaseh. Every person does whatever they want. And so he does whatever he wants. He builds a pesel. He turns his house into a sanctuary to avodah zarah, and he builds this pesel. In those days, a young man who's kind of finding his way in life from Beit Lechem, a young man, wanders into his house, and he is from the tribe of Yehudah, because his mother is from Yehudah, but he is actually a Levi. He's from the tribe of Levi, and he goes looking for a house. He's kind of hitchhiking, going all over, trying to find his place, and he arrives at the house of Michah. And Michah tells him, "Where are you from? What are you doing?" He says, "Actually, I'm from Beit Lechem, Yehudah, and basically I am a Levi." And he says, "Good news I have for you. You will come here and work for me." He says, "You will be the Kohen in at my house. I will give you 10 coins of silver for, I don't know if it's by month or year, and I'll give you your food, your clothing, etc. All you need to do is stay here in my house and be the dedicated servant to this idol." Yikes! If you ever thought avodah zarah was creepy, here's your answer. This kid is going to be dedicating his life to just serving this idol, to just serving this silver idol. And Michah is going to sustain him. And so he does that. The man sits with him. He's a Levi from the territory of Yehudah. And Michah raises him like one of his own sons. And Michah says, "Now I know God is going to do good for me, and the Levi will be my Kohen." And that's where the pasuk leaves us off. So we read about Michah, who stole money from his mom. His mom finds out that it's him. She says, "I don't curse that person." He takes the 1,100 silver coins, gives 200 to a craftsman, "Build me a statue, a pesel," and they do this as kind of gratitude to Hashem, which is weird. And then this young man from the tribe of Yehudah, from the territory of Yehudah, his mom is from Yehudah, but he's actually a Levi, wanders into Michah's house in Har Ephraim. Michah says, "I will pay you a 10 silver coin salary. I'll give you everything you need, food, clothing, etc. And you will stand here and you will worship this avodah zarah. You'll be the Kohen." That is this chapter, and it's only the introduction to what's about to happen. Spoiler alert, not great news. See you in the next parak.